Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. I had tried everything. I'd cut back the amount of food I was eating. I was lifting weights and jogging, but nothing was working. My body was literally starving for minerals and trace elements as well as key vitamins. And as soon as I had that, I immediately could eat half of what I was eating previously and be satisfied. Now, there are hundreds of great products at InfoWarsTeam.com, but I want to point out the 3 that have helped me lose 37 pounds in just 2 months. Products like Beyond Tangy Tangerine, Pollen Burst, and Rebound. When I started taking the Tangy Tangerine and other products every day, I lost more than 37 pounds in just 2 months. Now that's results. I want to challenge my listeners to go to InfoWarsTeam.com and to order just 3 of their products, and you will see the changes in the way you look, feel, and in your appetite almost immediately. Start your journey to health and wellness today. InfoWarsTeam.com. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds could become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that it could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
Folks, Iran and the Mideast nuclear mess is already ballooning our gas prices. Whether you're struggling with food costs, which are being blown up by gas costs now, or know that when the Mideast showdown explodes, whatever food supply you have is all you'll get because of huge panic demand, eFoods Direct Family Packs are the answer. Now, the most affordable best food is saving you up to 50% compared to other poor quality food companies. The new Alex Jones Quick Fix Family Packs save you so much money, the savings from eating this food will actually help you pay your other bills. No matter what effect the Mideast crisis or the crashing economy have, you'll have food as delicious tonight as 25 years from now. Order now for 50% savings and free shipping on these affordable family packs. Call 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Call 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
I hear the American people and the people of the world getting angry at tyranny and awakening and saying, we're not your slaves. And the globalists certainly hear that awakening. Zbigniew Brzezinski a few years ago said the world is waking up to the global elites and they're in trouble. His new book says the biggest challenge they face is the awakening to their system. They can't just tell us like we're children, go away, shut up. The New World Order hears you, all of you out there listening on AM, FM, you name it, and they certainly hear the people who are here in Orlando as things fill up to over 1,000 people. Yeah! Here, let them hear you. Man, I love that sound. I've gotten kind of reclusive, except when I occasionally storm the Capitol or go out and do whatever. But I need to get out more. This is fun. I can really feel the energy. It is so good to be here around people that are looking for freedom, looking for liberty, and realize the world's going in the wrong direction. Listen, the world's always going in the wrong direction. It's also going in the right direction always. There's a lot of complex things happening in our world. And it's always up to good people versus bad people who is going to direct the direction of society. And we're simply here saying, hey, we've let you little central banker experts run things long enough. And now you're not just going to be able to pat us on the head and have us shut up. We're awake, we're staring, and we're gathering data, and we're getting more information, and we're reaching out to others, and we are coming for the new world order, period. You know, I would take calls today, but all the radio audience, is hearing is me talking and people cheering, and then because it would feed back, we're not running the feed of the audio out to this big auditorium so that you would not be able to hear the callers. And as a triple whammy, we have a special phone number for the Sunday show, and I haven't even memorized that the last 6 years giving it out. I guess because they changed it a few months ago, that's probably why. But I probably should write that number down and give it out and take a few calls. And I know there was probably a few other people I might want to get on air if they want to come on with us. But I'd actually have to go over there and talk to some of the other talk show hosts during the break, because I only talked to a few people before I went live here on air. And I've got all this other news here in front of me. We've got a comical video I did. French bulldogs caught working for Al-CIA, and trust no one but our loving government is the sub-headline of that video. Also, a biocratic feeding frenzy. Economists and biologists weigh in. This is a point I want to raise right now. I saw some really incredible news Friday and forgot to cover it for whatever reason, because I've covered it so much in the past. It's now come to fruition. But I've covered it so much in the past that even though now it's a big news story, I didn't cover it, but I want to cover it right now. And that's something I'm going to talk about in my speech more tonight, is real threats facing humanity. We defeat the New World Order by realizing just how crazy and out of control they are. It's not just that they're dictatorial people, they also aren't really in control. They're able to blow stuff up, take over, dominate, but they're not really in control of everything. They're trying to get in control of everything, but they're not even in control of themselves. And the U.S. government has decided, with major U.S. universities, to go ahead and start publishing all of the weaponized bird flu, weaponized airborne Ebola, weaponized, you name it, all of the hundreds of different variants of flu, Ebola, all sorts of other nasties. They're going to start publishing how they made it. This is all in defense, of course. Hundreds and hundreds of level 4 bioweapons facilities under the BioShield program, but it's under defense, kind of like bombing Libya is defense, or not even defense, it's peace. It's better than defense. It's not even defending yourself. It's not even violence to drop a 2,000-pound bomb on an apartment building. So it's not war. It's defense research to create, quote, thousands of gallons of liquid death. That was the Baltimore Sun many years ago when they first launched this latest phase in 2002. The latest then, they just launched another one last year to build more of these. And they put level 4 bioweapons labs in level 2 facilities where you just wear a mask and do a swipe card. And they're on the coastlines like Galveston, Texas. I've talked a lot about that. But now, it was like 6-7 years ago, U.S. scientists and Australian scientists separately released their mousepox finding, and for just a few $100,000, any lab could replicate this for humans or any other mammal they wish, and it kills 98 to 99% of the mammals that you tailor it for. So you release this, it kills over 90%. That's 9 out of 10 people on your block deader than a doornail. Go to the police station. That's 90% of the cops or more dead. Go to an auto parts store, 90% of the workers dead. Go to your church, 90% of them dead. You got 10 children, 9 of them are dead. And they just got all these in level 2 facilities everywhere. But that's not enough. They're going to release, because they had a debate about this, whatever it was, 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago, about the mouse pox. You can look it up. Well, now they're having a debate about weaponized airborne bird flu. We're always hyping how it's going to get you, and the government dug up the swine flu that killed 30, 40, 50 million. They debate how many it killed, and they've spliced all those together. And don't worry, this bird flu is only killing 80-something% of people that comes in contact from their projections. And the airborne Ebola, 90-something, was it 92% they estimate? They got that, and they got weaponized Lyme's disease and weaponized rabies and just everything. Just your tax money building it. And they declassified in 2000. The Marine Corps freaked out and demanded it be reclassified. Marine Corps studies on helicopters delivering different sprays over U.S. populations. And of course, now they have the drones to do that. Even if the military knew what was in the canisters on the helicopters or drones, now it doesn't matter because they'll just have the drones do it. And this is the type of stuff I'm concerned about. Not somebody who might blow up an airplane every 5 years. Okay, it's scary, it's in movies, they teach me to be scared of it. No, I'm scared of stuff that, I saw an article a few years ago, it was at Washington Post, where they admitted a weaponized bird flu of this type is estimated to kill between, they don't know how bad it would get, 500 and 3 billion people. I don't know, 500 million or 3 billion people. 500 million sounds pretty bad. But you see, is there a group who has been caught in the past who we might worry about releasing something like this? Yes, the global elite that we have running things are a group of people who have been caught over and over again saying they want to reduce world population, saying that they want to do this, and then reemerge from their bunkers with some heavenly new future world without the general ugly public, as they call us. And they're putting big seed vaults underground. They're big DNA vaults of every animal species underground on record. I'd talk about it 10 years ago and, be called a crazy kook. Now it's just mainstream news. So they're obviously getting ready and considering releasing this. So I can joke around, I can make jokes, I can say, let's get ready to rumble. A lot of that is gallows humor. I'm sorry this is the reality, but it's a fact. And they're clearly proliferating the ingredients and the recipes for this so that when it gets leaked out, they can blame it on research scientists or whatever for the official histories after our population is reduced. And I have to tell you, there is a strong chance, I can't put a number on it, but it is strongly being considered and pre-programmed and pre-tested and beta-tested and rolled out, and the public's being conditioned for a post-human world, a post-civilization world. We're being told how beautiful and wonderful it'll be on Discovery Channel and History Channel, and at grocery stores I go to for 2 years, there's little end caps about the world after humans and magazines and DVDs and books on tape, and oh, it's going to be so cool when we're all dead. So we're just being taught how wonderful it is, and they're building bunkers and building seed vaults, and the elite are all racing to island redoubts with bunkers. I don't know if they're planning to release it. They talk about how they may. Dick Cheney writes about race-specific bioweapons in the September 20th, 2000 PNAC documents. But I think this is a bigger issue than giving up all our rights because Al-Qaeda is so scary. We'll be right back from Orlando. Stay with us. Yeah.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
A little over a year ago, I began to do a lot of research into why, even if I had a pretty good-sized meal, that I was still starving. And my research led me to a well-known fact that most of the soils that we grow our crops on here in the United States and across the industrialized world are almost completely depleted of almost all of the key minerals and trace elements that our bodies need to rebuild themselves, fight off cancer, and be healthy. I then searched out the best vitamin and mineral company out there and discovered Youngevity. The Youngevity products are designed to give you the real nutrition you need, and once you've got that, you don't have to eat as much to be satisfied. I've lost 30